Ever wondered why shedding belly fat feels like an uphill battle? It's not just about how much you eat, but what you eat. Today we're exposing the top 7 foods secretly contributing to visceral fat, your biggest obstacle to a flat stomach. Just a polite reminder that this video is for educational purposes only, and that you should always consult your doctor before utilizing any natural cures. Number 1. Sugary drinks and beverages. Sugary drinks and beverages are a staple in diets worldwide, but their impact on our health is anything but sweet. Packed with high fructose corn syrup, or HFCS, and empty calories, these drinks are leading contributors to visceral fat accumulation, a type of fat stored deep within the abdomen, wrapping around your vital organs. Unlike subcutaneous fat, which sits just under the skin, visceral fat is directly linked to a host of metabolic diseases, including type 2 diabetes and heart disease. When we consume sugary beverages, our body is flooded with fructose, which the liver struggles to process. Exceeding the liver's capacity for fructose metabolism triggers the production of fat, much of which ends up as visceral fat. Moreover, these drinks disrupt our body's natural hunger signals and fail to induce a sense of fullness, leading to increased calorie consumption without compensatory energy expenditure. The cycle of insulin spikes and crashes following the consumption of sugary drinks also contributes to insulin resistance, a precursor to diabetes. With every sip, we're not just quenching thirst, but fueling a cascade of metabolic disturbances that pave the way for chronic diseases. For those seeking a healthier lifestyle, the message is clear. Replacing sugary beverages with water, herbal teas, or naturally sweetened drinks can significantly reduce your risk of visceral fat accumulation and its associated health risks. Number 2. Alcohol. Alcohol, a staple in social gatherings and relaxation routines, plays a complex role in our metabolism and weight management strategies. While enjoying a drink in moderation can fit into a healthy lifestyle, regular and excessive consumption may lead to unexpected health consequences, particularly in the accumulation of visceral fat, often referred to as the notorious beer belly. When alcohol enters the body, it takes precedence in the metabolic process, prompting the body to prioritize its metabolism over the burning of fats and carbohydrates. This shift can disrupt normal lipid metabolism, leading to an increase in belly fat. Moreover, alcoholic beverages often contain additional sugars and additives that increase their calorie content significantly. Without proper energy expenditure, these extra calories can tip the energy balance scale towards weight gain. The relationship between alcohol and appetite is another factor to consider. Alcohol can increase hunger and lower inhibitions, leading to overeating or the selection of unhealthy food choices. Number 3. Processed meats. Processed meats, think sausages, hot dogs, and bacon, have nestled into our diets with a promise of flavor and convenience. Yet, it's crucial to peel back the packaging and understand their impact on our health, particularly when it comes to visceral fat accumulation. These foods are often high in preservatives, salt, and fats, which beyond their immediate savory satisfaction pose significant health risks. Firstly, the saturated fats prevalent in processed meats are a red flag for those monitoring their cardiovascular health. High intake of these fats can lead to increased levels of LDL cholesterol, known colloquially as the bad cholesterol, heightening the risk of heart disease and contributing to obesity. Moreover, the sodium content in these products can lead to hypertension by causing the body to retain excess fluid, further exacerbating health concerns. Additionally, processed meats are often laden with nitrates and nitrites, preservatives that have been linked to certain types of cancer after long-term consumption. There's also a growing body of evidence suggesting these substances could interfere with the body's insulin dynamics, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes, a condition closely tied to excess body fat. For those seeking a healthier lifestyle, alternatives like lean meats or plant-based protein sources offer nutritional benefits without the heavy burden of saturated fats, high sodium, and preservatives. If you find this content beneficial, kindly like, subscribe, and enable notifications for ongoing nutrition updates, and I'll put some links down below in the video description. Coming back now to number 4, trans fats. Trans fats, or trans fatty acids, find their origins in an industrial process known as hydrogenation, which transforms liquid vegetable oils into solid fats by adding hydrogen. This process extends the shelf life of food products and improves texture, making trans fats a popular ingredient in many packaged goods, fast foods, and baked items. However, the health implications of consuming trans fats are serious and multifaceted, affecting our body's lipid profile and metabolic health. The consumption of trans fats is linked to an increased risk of heart disease, one of the leading causes of death globally. These fats adversely affect cholesterol levels by raising low-density lipoprotein, LDL, or bad cholesterol, and lowering high-density lipoprotein, HDL, or good cholesterol. This imbalance promotes the development of atherosclerosis, a condition characterized by the hardening and narrowing of the arteries, which can lead to heart attacks and strokes. Moreover, trans fats have been associated with an increased accumulation of visceral fat, the deeply stored fat that wraps around major organs and is linked to metabolic diseases, including type 2 diabetes and inflammation. The insidious nature of trans fats lies in their ability to disrupt metabolic processes, thereby contributing to the body's overall inflammatory state and insulin resistance. Given these serious health dangers, consumers must check food labels for partially hydrogenated oils, a marker of trans fats. Opting for foods that contain natural fats, such as monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, can support heart health and reduce the risk of visceral fat accumulation. Number 5. Refined carbohydrates. Refined carbohydrates, stripped of fiber and nutrients during processing, are ubiquitous in modern diets. Found in products like white bread, pasta, and many snack foods, these carbs offer quick energy but come with a significant downside for metabolic health, particularly in relation to visceral fat accumulation. When we consume refined carbohydrates, our bodies rapidly break them down into sugar, leading to a swift increase in blood glucose levels. This surge promotes the pancreas to release insulin, a hormone that helps cells absorb glucose for energy or storage. However, the ease with which these carbs are digested and the resultant rapid glucose absorption disrupts normal metabolic processes, leading to spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, a condition where the body's cells become less responsive to insulin, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes. Moreover, the lack of fiber in refined carbohydrates means they're less satisfying, potentially leading to overeating and weight gain. To support metabolic health and reduce the risk of visceral fat accumulation, it's advisable to limit intake of refined carbohydrates and instead focus on whole grains and other fiber-rich foods. These alternatives help maintain stable blood sugar levels, improve satiety, and provide essential nutrients, contributing to overall health and well-being. Number 6. Artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners, often marketed as zero or low-calorie alternatives to sugar, have become a staple for those looking to reduce calorie intake and manage weight. However, the impact of these synthetic substitutes on our health, and specifically on visceral fat accumulation, is more complex than their calorie content suggests. Despite their appeal for weight management, artificial sweeteners may paradoxically contribute to weight gain and increased body fat. One explanation lies in the way these sweeteners can confuse the body's natural mechanisms for reducing calorie intake. When we consume something sweet, our body anticipates calories, activating metabolic processes to handle the incoming energy. Artificial sweeteners deliver the sweet taste without the expected calories, potentially leading to disruptions in appetite regulation and metabolic processes over time. Furthermore, studies suggest that artificial sweeteners may alter the gut microbiome, affecting the balance of bacteria essential for a healthy digestive system. Changes in gut bacteria composition have been linked to increased risk of obesity and metabolic diseases, including type 2 diabetes. Opting for natural sweeteners in moderation, such as honey or maple syrup, or adjusting to a less sweet palate can be healthier alternatives for managing weight and reducing the risk of metabolic imbalances. Number 7. Fried foods. Fried foods, with their irresistible taste and satisfying crunch, are a staple in many diets worldwide. Yet the very process that makes them so appealing, deep frying, also makes them a health hazard, especially concerning visceral fat accumulation. When foods are submerged in hot oil, they absorb fat, significantly increasing their calorie content. This high caloric density can contribute to weight gain and the buildup of harmful visceral fat around vital organs. Moreover, the type of fats often used in frying, saturated and trans fats, can exacerbate the problem. These fats are known to raise LDL, or bad cholesterol levels, contributing to cardiovascular disease. Additionally, repeated use of the same oil for frying can lead to the formation of trans fats and other harmful compounds, further increasing health risks. But the issues don't stop there. High temperatures used in frying can induce the formation of acrylamide, a potential carcinogen, especially in carbohydrate-rich foods. Opting for healthier cooking methods like baking, grilling, or steaming can offer the flavors and textures we love without the health risks associated with deep frying. Nutrients and hydration. Keys to optimal health. Chemical compounds, vitamins, minerals, and even the types of fats we consume play pivotal roles in our overall health. For instance, incorporating monounsaturated fats found in avocados and nuts can support heart health, while the antioxidants in fruits and vegetables fight inflammation, a key factor in preventing metabolic diseases. Another key to maintaining a healthy lifestyle is hydration. Often overlooked, water is essential for metabolic processes and helps regulate appetite, which can be mistaken for hunger. This helps us manage our weight and reduce the risk of chronic diseases, moving closer to achieving optimal health and vitality. If you are as passionate about nutrition and its benefits as I am, don't miss out. Tap the screen here to embark on a journey through the world of nutrition and discover how it can enhance your health and well-being. Thank you for joining us on this journey to foods that cause belly fat to avoid. Embrace health, celebrate life.